Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And we haven't had a chat and channel update in so long that I thought it was time that we had one. I've got a lot going on and I wanted to update you on what I have going on at my end of things so that you'll know what's coming up and how we're starting to run things a little bit here. So to kick things off, I wanted to let you know that I have been working on a kind of a mini cookbook, and it's going to focus on Christmas cookies and all of the cocoa mixes that I have done videos on, and some that are new that I have developed over the last few months. Some I have already shared and some I have not, and I plan on sharing them soon in the Holidays Are Coming series. And so you can look for that. I would say by the 15th of October I'll be ready to release that. It will be available through lulu.com, just like my Holiday Helper cookbook is. And if you don't know about the Holiday Helper cookbook, I'll put a link below. I think there's always a link below though, however. You can check that out. That has several different holiday meal menus in it for those of you who've never seen it or heard me talk about it. And all of the dogs are deciding that they want to be vocal right now, so I apologize for that in the background. But and cookbook should be ready very soon, and I will announce that when it's ready to go. Let me know if you would like to have an electronic version available for download, and then maybe we can work something out with regard to that. And I started the very first cookbook I did as an ebook, but then people really wanted to do they really wanted a published book, a hardbound book, so then I worked on that and we got that going about a year later. But if there are some of you who would prefer an ebook, then I'll release it in both versions and you can choose which one you like the best. They're both going to be very reasonable in cost. They're not going to be as expensive as the first one that I did, which I didn't think was terrible, but even so, I'm trying to keep things very economical. So the cookbook. Another thing, I've had several people inquire if I have a P.O. box. And we finally bit the bullet, and Rick and I went down to the post office and we got a P.O. box. So the new P.O. box address is also in the more information box. I will leave it down there. And for those of you who want to know, it is Noreens Kitchen, P.O. Box 14173, New Bern, North Carolina 28562. And for whatever reason, if you should need to send me something or whatever, if you just want to send me a letter or a love note, you can just drop it to that address and I'll get it, and maybe I'll share it. The other thing I wanted to mention was that we are going to be starting with this video. I want you to think if you have questions or comments or something you want me to address. Leave your questions down below. Every week I'm going to pick 4 questions, and Rick and I will do our best to answer them the next week in something that we're going to call Ask Noreen. So that's our new series that we're going to start. It'll be every Friday. We're going to do a little catching up, and we're going to answer those questions. We're going to pick 4. And if I have to do any catching up or important information that I need to share, I'll be doing it at that time. So Ask Noreen will be starting every Friday starting next week. So if you have questions for the inaugural episode, please leave them below, and I will pick 4 of the best ones, and we'll go from there. Also, we have started a new channel, and I uploaded the first video, which is an older video, but we went ahead and uploaded it. We started Rick a channel, and it's called Rick's DIY. It's also known as Rick of All Trades, and he will be uploading all of his Rick's Tips videos over there, and any home improvement videos, and he has some ideas that are really exciting. We're going to start with a pretty slow upload schedule because we are doing this together, and sometimes, you know, we have the holidays coming up and we have to focus on Noreens Kitchen, but Rick's Tips will eventually get going on a more regular upload schedule, so you can look for that to happen very soon. The first video that I uploaded over there was an oldie but a goodie, but it was the how to fix an office chair, and I went ahead and uploaded that. I am going to upload all of his Rick's Tips over there, and then we'll start getting some newer things. But if you want to go over there and subscribe, that way you won't miss out on any of the videos that he uploads in the future, then I will put a link below to Rick's channel. You can just click over there and you hit the subscribe button, and it's all good. You'll never miss anything. Also, the holidays are coming. I already started a few of those videos for this year, and I want to know what you want to see. You know, I have great ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I have a really thick notebook that I keep a list in. When people make requests, I write them down, and I try and get to them in, you know, the best organized fashion that I can. I try and go seasonally, and I try and do what I can as far as what makes sense to me. But if you have ideas that you haven't seen me do, that you might like to see me do, please leave the requests below. I'll add them to my lists, and if they're, you know, if they end up being a great idea that I think I want to do, then I'll do it, and I'll make sure and give you credit for making this suggestion. Let's see. Oh, the crock pot recipe contest. I uploaded a small video earlier in the week, and I have already entered my 2 recipes, but make sure that you get your crock pot recipes out of your recipe box and you write them down. You go over to the Crock Pot Seasoning Mixes Facebook page and you like that. You have to like the Facebook page before you can enter the contest. Then you hit the recipe contest tab, and then you'll be instructed on what to do. You have to fill out some information, then you have to enter your recipe, and you have to upload a photo. So that might mean that you have to actually cook the dish and then take a great photo. Make sure you have some good lighting. I'm lucky enough to have a kitchen window right in front of my kitchen sink, so sometimes that really helps out with the lighting. If not, get a lamp, take the shade off of it, and then take your picture. And you'll have some better lighting than if you don't have good lighting in your kitchen. Some people. And outdoor light bulbs, if you get, do you remember what those are? I mean, they're like we get the brightest one, but they're outdoor. They're like, they're daylight, and we get the very highest resolution that you can. They are fluorescent bulbs, but these are the only bulbs that give us the cleanest light in our kitchen. Plus, we do have some professional lighting that we've started using, and that does make all the difference to me. Also, let's see, what else did I want to cover? Oh, if you are looking for a recipe and you can't seem to find it on my website, but you know I did a video, or if you want to make a suggestion, always I'm open to suggestions, but keep in mind I have over 1,000 videos. And if you're wondering if I've ever done a video of something that you're looking for, go to my channel page by clicking on my channel name below the video, and then hit the little magnifying glass at the end of the navigation bar at the top of the channel page, and then a little search bar is going to open up, and you can just type in whatever you're looking for, and if I've done it, it'll come up in that in the results box, and you can click on it and watch it and be happy. So there are still a lot of things I haven't done. There are still a lot of things I want to do. I'm not running out of ideas anytime soon, that's for sure. Also, if you need to send me if you want to send me an email, you can reach me at info@noreenskitchen.com, or you can send me a personal message through YouTube, and then you go to your inbox, you hit compose, you type in Noreen's Kitchen in the send to box, and then you send me a message. And then I'll get back to you if you have any questions. I do try very hard to get back to people if they have pertinent questions that need to be addressed. If the answer is obvious, I will oftentimes not reply. I'm also on Google+. What you all need to be aware of is that YouTube in the future is going to be moving to a platform where you are only going to be able to comment on YouTube videos if you have a Google+ account. Now, I know that there are some people who are very adverse to this idea. However, I believe one of the reasons for this is so they can weed out a number of the trolls who enjoy opening multiple accounts. And, you know, if you open a verified account through Google+, you have to do it with a phone number. You have to get a code in which you unlock the ability to open your account. And if you use that phone number too many times, they won't let you open a new one. So, to me, I think this is a good idea. I like Google+. It really kind of is keeping all of your Google things in one place. And I'm not advertising for them. I'm just saying I like it personally. I like to go in there, pop in. I get updates to all the people that I follow on Google+, or who I have in my circles. I can see when they upload something new, or they put up a new post or something. So of course that's your own choice, but you can find me at Noreen's Kitchen on Google+. Put me in your circles. I'll put you in my circles. I'll follow you if you follow me, and we'll all be following each other. It'd be great. You can also find me on Instagram. I upload a lot of things. I post a lot of photos on Instagram. I post pictures of what I've cooked before I even put the videos up, so you can get a sneak peek of what I'm going to be making. So if you can find me on Instagram. Instagram's a lot of fun. Noreens Kitchen on Instagram. I also am on Twitter, and I am at Noreens Kitchen on Twitter. I post a lot of things on Twitter that you don't see on YouTube. I post a lot of things on Instagram that you don't see on YouTube. I post a lot of things on my Facebook page, and you can find me on Facebook. You can just search for Noreens Kitchen, or you can search for What's for Dinner, and you'll find my fan page. You can like my fan page and follow me over there. I do not approve friend requests for people who are not my very close personal friends or family on my personal Facebook page. And that's just my own personal choice. I don't want the whole world seeing what I post over there, because I have family and friends who want to maintain their privacy, and that's not something I would like to share. Because Facebook recently went to a new platform where everybody can see everything, regardless. You can't block anybody from seeing your stuff. Isn't that right, Molly? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't want that. There are links below every video I put up in the description box. There are links to the website. There are links to the recipes. There are links to my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter. There's links to where you can buy my cookbook. There's links to anything that I've mentioned in the video, like the Tirani. If I do a Tirani video, I always link Tirani. If I mention something in the video that you're interested in, or I know you're going to be interested in, I do my best to put a link down below in the description box. So please, please, please always click the More Information button and open up that box, and you will be exposed to a world of great information. And you might even get your question asked before you ask it in the comments section. So that, I wanted to catch you up on all of that good stuff. You can look for a cookbook coming very soon. We've started a YouTube channel for Rick, and I'll put a link below. You can go check that out. We opened a P.O. box. The holidays are coming. Let me know your recipe requests. And if you have questions, please leave them below. And next week, we'll have our inaugural episode of Ask Noreen. And I will pick 4 of those questions to address on that particular episode. So I think that about catches us up for now. I did also want to mention, for those of you who may not know, that Mrs. Volfe and myself have been reading 1984. And we've been doing audio versions chapter by chapter for the last several weeks. We've also been holding hangouts every Sunday night, and we've been discussing what we've read. It's been a really interesting little virtual kind of book group. And if you want to listen to those episodes, then you can go over to the Bev Volfe channel, and you can find all of those chapter readings available over there. Next week, we'll be reading our last 2 chapters. We're almost done. But if you like to listen, you can just kind of put that in your, pop your ear, your phone, your audio jack into your car, huh? Or your headphones, and you put it on your phone. There goes a cat. And you can listen. And it really is a good listen, and it's fun. We are going to be doing a new book starting in January, and we'll be announcing that as soon as we're done reading 1984 and talking about Winston. So go over to the Bev Volfe channel. That's where all of those are posted over there. Bev and I do that together. And I hope that you have a great week. This was fun. I haven't caught up with any of you in a long time, and I thought we would just sit down at the table and I'd catch you up. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see ya.